Imagine the scene as the great city of Nineveh crumbles, its citizens overwhelmed by the rushing waters and collapsing buildings. Even the city's guards, despite their vigilance, are powerless. The fire consumes, the sword kills, and despite the abundance of merchants and wealth, the vast number of officials and their war strategies, all is in vain. The queen is dishonored and taken captive. The palace women beat their breasts in mourning, sounding like doves. Cavalrymen vie for the lead, their swords gleaming, spears flashing. Corpses pile up, countless in number. This is the scene of Nineveh's destruction, a scene that seems as if the end of days is preordained and beyond human power to avert. Yet those who witness this calamity applaud, feeling that justice has been served, that God has avenged them, and that retribution has been realized. With the fall of Nineveh, wickedness is no longer rampant. The prophet Nahum, whose name in Hebrew means comforted, ends his prophetic pronouncement of retribution against Assyria and its capital, Nineveh. This serves as comfort for the persecuted Jews. History repeatedly reminds us that if the ruling class engages in corruption, debauchery, and power-seeking, even if they temporarily amass wealth and military strength, they will often meet with failure. A famous person once said, "The only lesson that mankind learns from history is that mankind learns nothing from history." Why is this so? Because though the principle is clear, human flesh is weak. The city of Nineveh in Assyria is an example of this. When they grew prosperous and arrogant, their desires ran wild and they committed all kinds of sins, ultimately meeting divine punishment. From ancient times to the present, how many dynasties have been able to resist the lure of luxury and power? This is not simply a matter of understanding principles and learning from experience. It's about confronting human weaknesses, overcoming personal desires, and defeating the sin within. After all, isn't every country ruled by a group of people? Ancient wisdom tells us, when heaven wants to punish a man, it first makes him proud with small blessings. When good fortune comes, do not rejoice, but consider whether he can accept it. When heaven wants to bless a man, it first warns him with small calamities. When misfortune comes, do not worry, but consider whether he can save himself. Misfortune is where blessings hide, and blessings are where misfortune hides. So when blessings or calamities come, what is the appropriate response? In the Christian faith, there is a secret, not a methodology, but a philosophy of life, a way to change lives. For methodologies are superficial and do not address the root cause. To illustrate, if you are a vegetarian who keeps pets and do not want to feed them meat, the best solution is not to keep cats or dogs as pets, but to keep a rabbit instead. The Christian faith is a way to help people gain a new life and escape from sin.